the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Morant. Then it's Justice Winslow. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Jay. And it's Harrell in at the 5, roaming the paint. So Memphis will get the first possession. Schroeder against Morant. Knocked away. Shot clock at 6. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Schroeder. To the middle and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And the pass to Valanciunas. Pass to Morant. Shoots over Schroeder. It's tipped. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Oh, what a play!
Watch it! That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
Now here's Morant. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. At the line for 2. The first one falls. So he gets them both. Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. He can't get it to go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Jay. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Jay.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Right side Jackson. He doesn't hit that one. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Oh!
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Pass to Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Jackson. Here's James. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. They're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. Kicks to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And another shot. No good from Valanciunas. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, isn't it? Both teams trading punches.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group, and he comes up with the deuce. 16 points for Jay.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now Allen poked away. There's the double team with Allen. Jay, the pass to Caruso. Makes it off the glass.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Anderson. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
No good from Jay. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Shoots from 12. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Jay. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Melton feeling it out a bit. A floater. Clark trying to get open. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Marc Gasol is checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Jay. Free throw good, Kuzma.
Kyle.
The team swap here for the Lakers. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Lakers leading by 14. So on the floor for Memphis. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Winslow. Then it's Morant.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Grizzlies was terrific. He ended up with 43 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The pass to Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant with a wide open look. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Jay, the pass to Harrell. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the inside. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Deflects the pass. And here is Harrell. He's got 6.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Morant against Schroeder. And it's Morant missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
To the paint. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Allen's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 18. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Valanciunas. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Grant. Sweet little floater. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to Jay.
Oh! Boy, did he go way up for that one. And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Schroeder against Morant. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
With great strength and ability to move his feet, Montrezl Harrell is a lockdown defender.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
Where did that come from?
I loved it.
It was beautiful.
Loved it.
He almost got too much air on that one.
Yeah, the man can fly. What a show.
Never underestimate the creativity of these guys. They've turned dunking into an art form.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Morant.
You know, in most NBA drafts, Ja Morant would have gone #1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And did they really just pull that off?
I think they did, Greg. Astounding play. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. By Morant.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Passes to Jay. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Drummond's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now the pass to Anderson. Over to the wing. He gets that one.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. A floater. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 12.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Down low. Banked in off the glass. That's 36 points for James.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Morant against Kuzma.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. 11 feet away. Morant with another miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
And so here's Memphis. Clark outside. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Great leadership by LeBron James. What a pass. He's telling everyone, be aggressive, trust one another, make plays for each other.
Here's Melton, defended by Drummond.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Jay. It's Clark with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Melton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Timeout called the Lakers. Mason Allen's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Lakers leading by 17. Jay, guarded by Morant. Here's Horton Tucker. Hands it from downtown.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Morant outside. Tipped away. One-on-one fast break. Here's Jay. The putback.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Jay. He's covered by Clark. Jay, the pass to Kuzma. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Anderson wide open. The Grizzlies with another miss. Lakers leading by 22. Odd pass to Gasol. The shot, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Kuzma, right side. Here's Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Some changes for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Davis comes in for Marc Gasol. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. 1:11 left to play in the third. Schroeder against Winslow. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Jay, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.